slideshow good. We look good. Let's tune in. Alright, this little short nigga right here. He sold his soul. This is the exact moment he did that. Let's check it out. Since he didn't want to accept me to university.
Over the last few years, we have seen the immense rise of streaming culture. What was once seen as taboo and corny has become the most popular style of content in the world. Just like everything that starts small and grows to massive heights, streaming is crossing over. In the last 2 years, we have been witnessing the streaming world go mainstream, with the biggest streamers selling out and becoming puppets. Today we will be exposing one of the streamers who is partly responsible for selling out streaming, the biggest streamer on Twitch, Kai Cenat. And I will show you guys the exact moment Kai Cenat sold his soul. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be exposing the streamer that sold...
Hey look, he's saying these are factoids, bro. I don't know 100% concrete was factoids or not, but that nigga did sell his soul, bro. Fuck that little nigga, bro. He did.
About streaming, Kai Cenat. But before we begin, I just wanted to let my patrons know, I just released a new Patreon exclusive. In this video, I exposed the sinister truth about the new American Pope. If you're one of my members, make sure you check this video out. If you're not a member, consider joining. It's only $3 a month, and not only will you be further supporting the channel, but you will also get access to over 45 exclusive Patreon videos. If you want to join me on Patreon, you can find the link in the description or in the comment section. I want to thank you all. Now, let's get right into it. In 2025, everybody seems to want to be a streamer. Just like in the late 2010s when everyone wanted to be a SoundCloud rapper, now they want to be streamers. Even the rappers want to be streamers. It's obvious streaming has reached its peak and it has gone mainstream. All thanks to a few streamers who sold out the streaming world and crossed over. See, when streaming first began, it was a low-quality, independent-style content. A person with a great personality would go live in their bedroom and talk about things they cared about. Eventually...
Hey, not anymore, bro. Now I gotta fucking dance or something, bro. Like, I can't just fucking sit here. I gotta dance and fucking bounce my tits or something. I don't know, bro. Like, I can't just fucking sit here and play the game. Nope, I gotta fucking, think of segments. You know, we'll get there at some point, bro. But niggas ain't chatting right now. So when niggas start chatting... that's when we'll get there, okay? So right now we don't do the passive.
They would build a fan base by being themselves because they were entertaining. When streaming started to become popular and mainstream, the corporations realized it was reaching the masses and they got involved. And like everything else, they corrupted it. The streamers who were once genuine and authentic started selling out for money and were now faking everything and pushing blatant agendas. It was no longer about good fun content. It was about selling themselves to sponsors and pushing big corp agenda propaganda. They became the new puppets just like the rappers were. Just like the rappers pushed a degenerate lifestyle of drugs, money, and you know the rest, the streamers are now pushing the exact same thing, as they are being controlled by the exact power. It's not hard to see that Kai is one of the biggest streamers in America. He has broken several streaming records. He won Streamer of the Year for several consecutive years, has the highest numbers of followers on Twitch with over 17 million followers and over 400,000 paid subscribers. He even signed some of the biggest endorsement deals seen in the streaming world. Kai has come a long way from streaming in his mother's Bronx apartment. He now does his live streams from the comfort of his multi-million-dollar mansion. Kai has reached heights that no other streamer has made it to. Not only does he have millions of people watching him, but the mainstream corporations seem to have fully embraced Kai. He has fully crossed over, which sadly means he sold out. He happily sold his soul for...
He said he sold out. Why? Just because he's doing, like, other shit. I don't feel like he, like, well, I don't want to say he ain't sell out, bro, but, like, you know what, man? You know, he did sell out, man. You know, like, you know, he pushing the agendas, bro. He got stylists, you know, telling him what to do, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, he ain't what he used to be. And, you know, nigga got bread now. He making more bread. That's the game, man. That's the game of life, bro. Like, the nigga, like... He ain't ground level no more. He started from the bottom, bro. He ain't there no more, bro. He up here now, and that's fine. He doing his thing, bro. It's time for other niggas to step up, and we gotta do our thing, bro. This nigga got up there, we gotta get up there too, bro. But you know, selling out, I don't know, bro. Like he had the decisions to make. Like he had the bread to spend and decisions to make and shit to figure out. I ain't got that shit, so I can't even judge this nigga, bro. I really can't.
out. He happily sold his soul for millions of dollars, and by the end of this video, you will see why I say that. Kai Cenat started his online content career back in 2018, posting his first video on YouTube on January 13, 2018, at the age of 16.
In my bag now. Hey! What's going on YouTube? It's Kai here, AKA bruh. Kai Cenat, and today is the mother flipping day. Yes, that is why I am fully making my first YouTube video.
Like many creators online back in the 2010s, Kai was posting prank and challenge videos and doing anything for views. In the beginning, Kai saw moderate success with YouTube videos, but nowhere near what he was doing today. He managed to get a few videos to go viral on social media, but it never really turned into anything. What changed Kai's career was joining the streaming collective AMP in 2021. AMP is a streaming collective that stands for Any Means Possible. Kai was eventually recruited by Phantom, who eventually convinced them to join AMP. Initially, Kai refused the offer, but he would change his mind and join. He began posting content with AMP, and his streamer career began to take off. This is where the Kai Cenat the world fell in love with was born. Kai abandoned reaction videos and gaming content to do his wild bedroom streams he is now known for today. This really worked for him, as by 2022, he was becoming a household name in the emerging streaming space. In 2022, Kai started landing big-name guests, doing streams with many of the biggest rappers in the industry. He did streams with Lil Baby, 21 Savage, basically every rapper.
Yeah, you know, like he decided to jump from whatever, like, you know, his bedroom stream to throwing in. Now he discussing with rappers. Like, damn, I want to see how he get here to here. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to see the process, bro. They never want to explain the process to you, bro. I've already tried to research it, bro. You can't, like, the nigga too far gone. You can't find this shit on him, bro. He just be like, oh, started from the bottom, blah, blah, blah. You know how it go, man. Like, they don't ever want to tell you the actual method because all them videos deleted, bro. Unless you were there. Yeah, like, that's the recent news. I feel like it's publicity, too. Or I feel like he didn't agree with Streamer University, like, the way it was set up. I feel like that might be it, but I don't know. Like, that's just something I'm making up right now on the spot. But that's something that could possibly be in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he didn't agree with what they were doing.
That was trying to promote an album in 2022. This dramatically escalated his online growth, as his stream with 21 Savage saw him reach over 283,000 concurrent live viewers. He was now being associated with big names in the industry, which took Kai to a whole new level. Kai ended 2022 by winning the Streamer of the Year award. Sadly, this was the last year Kai was truly authentic, as in the following year, he chose to sell out. Like everything that reaches big heights, it comes to a point where you gotta sell out to make it to the very top. Kai was getting a lot of eyes on him, which attracted the attention of the mainstream. If he wanted to be the biggest streamer in the world, he was gonna have to align himself with the corporations that run the world. The exact moment Kai sold out and crossed over was back in 2023, as in February 2023, he signed to the talent agent
Twitch star, Webby Streamer of the Year. Oh, okay.
United Talent Agency. UTA is the biggest talent agency in the country. They represent the biggest actors, artists, and now internet personalities like Kai Cenat. UTA was created by Peter Biendick, Jim Burkus, and Jeremy Zimmer. They represent people like Channing Tatum, Seth Rogen, 21 Savage, Charli D'Amelio, and many other big names. They are the ones that started linking Kai with these high-profile celebrities like Kevin Hart and John Cena. The moment Kai signed with UTA, everything changed. His content lost his authenticity. Kai was no longer making content that he wanted to make and he thought would be good content.
I feel like, but hold up, bro. But before they started bagging on the boy, bro. Like I still don't fuck with him because you don't want to, you don't want to accept your boy. You feel me? But saying he's not authentic with it is crazy. Like you know all that shit got the Kai Cenat touch to it. You know it, dude. It was just probably they gave him the idea and then he put his little spin on it and then he had like the assistants in the back, helping him extend it out even more. He probably had the idea, and then they formed a plan. You know what I'm saying? And made it like we need the whole stream of that. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, me and like, just for example, John Cena. He's like, oh, me and him do this and that, blah blah blah. Maybe he like came up with like, I don't know, majority of the idea, and then they're like, all right, let's make a plan and then make it into that big ass stream that we saw. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, to say that the authenticity isn't there is crazy, because I feel like genuinely he does come up with the idea, but he has all this backing and his help to like really expand the idea. I don't feel like he just oh hey my nigga, here's John Cena, we want you to do this and that and blah blah blah, and then he just does that. I don't feel like that's how it works, bro. Just because of how, like, I don't know, unless he's just really really good at acting, bro, like really really good. He could be, he really could be. If he's really that good, then cool. But I don't think he's like that, bro. I feel like it's pretty authentic for the most part. But definitely, strips, shit like that. There's shit going on, obviously. It's Hollywood shit. But I still feel like he brings his authenticity into majority of the stuff that happens. I feel like once it starts expanding more, then no. Like, whenever the streams get longer and longer as time goes on. But at some points, it's authentic, I think.
Started doing streams planned out by UTA, his new handlers. Nothing was organic anymore. Kai became another cog in the mainstream machine, and that began to show quickly. The amateur, natural, funny live streams that made Kai famous started to become big budget production live streams with mindless humor. Kai had sold out his platform and allowed the puppet masters to take control. He started collaborating with celebrities that didn't even relate to his content or his community, ending in awkward live streams that were clearly just promo. While most people might believe Kai is collaborating with these big name celebrities naturally, that's not the case. Kai is being used like press to promote anything Hollywood wants. Kai built up millions of viewers with hundreds of thousands of live viewers. He got so big that celebrities are now utilizing his platform for press. Whenever you see these celebrities on his platform, it's not for the sake of good content, PR. As most of these collaborations are obviously forced and awkward. The only reason these A-list celebrities showed up to Kai's bedroom was to sell you something or promote something. It's all promotion that waters down his content, as is now just a giant ad. UTA is what made Kai mainstream. They are the ones with the connections and money that took him to...
when you think of it that way, bro, he definitely didn't get accepted at all. But when you think of it that way, bro, it's like, yes, it is a giant ad, bro. It like, when you really break it down, it really is a giant ass ad. But, and like, I'm trying to defend it, but it's like, you can't. Like, it really is a big ass ad. But damn, bro, it's still like, they provide entertainment, bro. Like, what is TV exactly? Like, TV's an ad too, bro. But it is forced ad. It is exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's no defending that. It is an ad. It is an ad. Just like what they're on there for. Like, they're not on here to really chill with this nigga, bro. They're there to promote his shit. Like, maybe they are there for the vibe a little bit. And I'm not saying they're not. You know what I mean? Like, but they're there for business as well. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing. I don't feel like there's something wrong with that. Like, they're really not. Now, they're generally there to not promote. Like, they come back on again. And like, it's different. You know what I mean? Or if they come on, I don't know, the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, you go on there, like, if I go on there, like, if I ever get the opportunity to be invited, bro, it's like, I'm not going on there to promote myself, bro, I'm just on there, you know what I'm saying, like, but it's gonna count as self-promotion, because I'm technically a streamer, YouTuber, all that, you know what I'm saying, so it's gonna count as self-promotion regardless, and that sucks. I can't, like, go do that and it'd be genuine. Like, or it sound genuine, even though it would be. I'm not even like that, man. I don't collab with people in general, but like, I don't like
to the top level he made it to. But all of that success like came at the price of Kai's soul. Today, you have to wonder how much of what Kai's stream is actually Kai, and not UTA and his handlers. Nothing is natural or organic anymore. It's a giant production. You have to think of Kai signing to UTA almost like he signed a record deal. In the same way the record labels control artists and create everything about them once they sign. It's the same way UTA is controlling Kai Cenat. Now, while that might seem like a great thing for him, since he's cashing out and will be able to make millions of dollars, it's horrible for his fans, as now he's just another puppet of the mega corporations. Kai is no longer a genuine creator. He's a walking
We don't ever
billboard.
collaborate. We don't
Everything he
ever
now
stream anymore.
does has an alternative reason behind it. Either he's promoting someone who's on press, or selling a brand he's signed to, or pushing agendas his handlers at UTA want him to push. Nothing is real anymore when it comes to Kai, which is exactly what selling out is. Just pay
That's
attention
crazy,
to
bro.
some of the deals that Kai has signed. He signed an endorsement deal with Nike, allegedly worth millions of dollars. This is the reason Kai is forcefully pushing Nike on his streams every chance he gets. Every time he mentions Nike, wears Nike, he's not doing it because he wants to, he's doing it because he's paid to. He's a walking billboard for them. He also did a collaboration with McDonald's. McDonald's is one of the worst.
All right. He got me convinced with the shit. Okay, bro. Okay, you got me there, man. You got me with that shit, bro. I see it. It's bad, bro. Like, to be fair, I see this nigga in clips every time I tune into a stream, bro. This nigga is not advertising shit like that. Like, this bad. I would say he's not over here. Let me hold something that's not crazy up. Like, he's not sitting here and be like, damn, like, look at that shit. Like I don't see that every time I tune into a stream, bro. So unfortunately, like, it's crazy that it's like that. But you know, the nigga eating good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Not that shit. Like, he ain't eating that burger. But that shit was actually pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, he ain't eating that bullshit. He eating healthy food and shit like that. But the nigga eating good, bro. He making money off this shit. Like, just for a few seconds of this, or I don't know how long he did it, but you know, a few seconds to flash a little burger on there. And just like if you were endorsed, bro, you do the same thing. Or just like you had your little intro at the beginning, bro. It's like you gotta advertise, man. And it's all part of the thing. Even though he's digging in a lot of pockets like Disney, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, they really like this. He is the nigga of niggas, bro. Like, that nigga is like, that's our representation, pretty much. I'm not gonna even lie. Yeah, insane. They probably got a crazy amount of sales, bro. They don't even need it. Like, they're fucking McDonald's, bro. You don't even need that many sales. But this nigga is the representation of niggas, bro. Well, actually, no. It might be Speed, bro, because he a little bit higher, and he international with it. I don't know though, bro. But Playboy Tardy too. Like, them three, because they called him Playboy Tardy one time in a different country. So like, he the nigga of niggas, bro. Like, that's our representation. This nigga throwing up McDonald's, man.
Food options when it comes to your health. A bunch of hazardous additives deep fried in seed oils to make you nice and inflamed, pushing you closer to a premature death. Yet Kai had no issues taking their money to push that poison onto his young fans, doing a whole commercial live on his stream, like some sort of live stream infomercial. How are people supposed to believe this content is authentic when the whole live stream was a commercial for McDonald's? I hope people understand that Kai and McDonald's aren't collaborating because they mess with Kai's streams. They could care less about his streams. What they care about is the millions of people that are watching him that he could convince to eat their poison. Same thing with Kai glorifying going to prison.
It's crazy that
Back in 2023, just a few months after Kai signed to UTA, he decided to do a 7-day prison stream special. He and other popular streamers pretended to be in prison for 7 days. During the stream, you saw many big streamers and internet personalities having a blast in prison. They even showed themselves flirting and hanging out with female inmates. Kai made prison look like a sleepover with the gang, a giant party with the guys. Now this was especially bad, as here was Kai promoting prison to his young impressionable audience. Now while you might not be thinking about...
So, okay, the prison one, like, okay, like, I kind of see that, like, you know, the bad promotion. Like, because why did he have the stream in the first place for that? Like, what was the backing? Like, hold on, we don't do our own personal research. We don't let niggas back. You know, let me hear it first.
And think it's just a silly skit. All of this is strategically planned on a deeper level. You have to understand that this entire special was orchestrated by his talent agency. See, UTA is well aware that the mass majority of Kai's fans are not only kids and teenagers, but also from the urban community. Hip-hop is made for the urban community. Hip-hop just so happens to promote the gangster lifestyle, criminal behavior, and even murder. Everything that leads people to going to prison. Like I exposed before, this is done by the labels who are in bed with the private prison industry. Companies like BlackRock and Vanguard are directly invested in the music industry. They're also the biggest investors in the private prison industry. They invest their money into labels pushing gangster music to promote and popularize a criminal lifestyle to the urban community. Then those influenced by the music end up living a criminal lifestyle, eventually ending up in a private prison owned by them. This is why gangster rap is pushed so heavily, and now the streamers are being used for the same purpose. This is what Kai was doing with this prison stream. Just like the rappers, he was glorifying prison to his young audience, teaching them that jail is just a fun place to hang out with the guys, and it's not that bad. It's obvious Kai sold out. He even joked around with the idea of selling his soul. Like I showed in my Phantom video, Kai joked about selling his soul when signing a business deal.
If you know what I'm going for, you know what I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to sign that deal. I want to sign the deal. Sell my soul. Sell my soul.
Oh shit.
Like I said before, this was just Kai hiding the truth in plain sight. Just like when Duke Dennis joked that Kai sold his soul on stream.
Tell him how this nigga like sold his soul. This nigga like sold his soul and shit. Like nigga, you really need to dig deep. And I'm telling him like I done seen my own man sell his soul for some diamonds and some gold, man. This shit no, but I'll be lying if I'm saying it's not tempting.
Kai is projecting his reality in comedy. Damn. He knows he's sold out. He knows he's doing and promoting things he doesn't stand by. But the money is just too good to say no. Recently, people on social media have begun to notice Kai's fakeness. They are noticing that all of his overreactions are all fake, planned out reactions for the cameras with nothing organic anymore. Kai has become so fake that his audience is noticing he's sold out. This is what I believe Phantom was referring to when he said AMP was selling out. A few days back, I did a video covering Phantom allegedly leaving AMP. People started to speculate he left after he claimed he lost access to the AMP page and also tweeted about watching those closest to him, also claiming that AMP sold their soul and that they had a god complex. If you want to see the full breakdown about Phantom exposing Kai and AMP, make sure you watch this video after this one. Now after Phantom's post went viral and fans started to say Phantom was kicked from AMP, Kai went on stream and denied the allegations.
How the f you get bamboozled into thinking Phantom left AMP? Name taken, thanks for the 100 gifted, appreciate it. Name taken, thanks for the 100 gifted. Bro, thanks for the 100, hold on, this is going on right now, hold on, appreciate everybody. Chat, let me go ahead and say something, gang. Everybody who fell for Phantom leaving AMP, I'm not gonna lie, that just goes to show how much I actually watch AMP. No cap. We all know around this time or once out of the year, Phantom has to leave the US to take care of his pollen and stuff like that. You feel me? And that, him doing that just led into like a whole bunch of, y'all gotta understand, you being on X and you looking at captions and looking at a video that's clipped out of context, bro, you can't always believe that, especially on X. That's where it stems from, especially on X. Did you hear Phantom out his mouth say, I'm out? Did you hear any of us say something like that? No.
So did another member of the AMP collective as well.
It's kind of crazy to me that so many people like just run with, like just run with, like just run and just believe in fake news, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. I'm talking about I'm sitting.
They both denied Phantom leaving the group, but didn't explain why Phantom claimed they sold their soul and had sold out. On top of that, Phantom himself still hasn't come out and addressed the drama he started. Honestly, I believe something deeper has taken place here. With Phantom's absence and refusal to address this proves he was serious about Kai. He is obviously referring to Kai and AMP selling out, as he even called them out for their lack of organic content. Kai is definitely crossing over into a dark...
I'm feeling the stunt on that one, man. That feels like a stunt, bro. I don't know. Like, they don't drop a bomb and then just dip. Not say anything. Like, he just... I'm out of here. Like, what you mean, bro? Like, you can't do that.
We are starting to see that in real time. A few weeks back, Kai was invited to attend the exclusive prestigious Met Gala. I recently made a video about the Met Gala, and I proved that it was created by Freemasons. The entire event is a Masonic party for sellout puppets. This year, Kai was finally invited to the event, cementing his official sellout puppet status. Kai made a video addressing why he decided to turn down the Met, claiming that it was due to the outfit they wanted him to wear.
We'll also say, gang, I had an opportunity to go to the Met Gala, chat, but I didn't go because I'm not gonna lie, the brand that wanted to host me, I didn't really like. Because the brand that wanted to host me, I didn't really like. Didn't want to do that brand.
Now, what I believe really happened was that they were
is.
already trying to have Kai dressing fruity like they do to all the rest of the sellouts.
Yeah.
Most likely, the outfit they wanted him to wear looked like the outfit they had Shabuzi wearing. Shabuzi himself came dressed like the first gay Mortal Kombat character. This was obviously...
Bruh, he ain't had to do all that, bro. Not the first gay Mortal Kombat character, bro. Nah, that like the fit, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I did like the Met Gala like fit video, bro. Like I don't know how he missed it in like the 40 photo thing or whatever, but he wasn't in there. And I did see this joint offline or whatever, or off stream, but dog, like when I saw this, bro, I was disappointed. I was like, this nigga really like put this shit on, like. And like I don't know what he does, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I was just shocked. Like honestly, it went from like the country boy to like whatever this is, like Lil Nas X. Like he turned up real quick.
A humiliation ritual,
crazy.
But at the same time, they're using him to push the Lil Nas X agenda, the feminization of men. You think it's a coincidence that
men.
Phantom allegedly quit AMP right after Kai got invited to the Met? Phantom knows what they got Kai doing.
Legit, just imagine if they got Kai to do that shit, bruh. You don't have niggas like Gavin dressing different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that nigga had so much influence on that shit, bruh. Like, damn, bro. That shit's kind of crazy, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, man. They touching the sun a little bit too close though, Black Boy Max, bro. He be, he a little different, but I know they a little different over there, but hey, ain't no sneak diss, bro. I promise it ain't. But I'm just like, damn, bro. Just imagine.
Doing for that success, and he knows it's evil. What's interesting is that another streamer named Blackboy Max claimed that they were trying to sexualize him and push him towards men, claiming that he has spoken out about it several times.
It's like, bro, there's certain things, we all have morals. That's too far, bro. Bro, y'all can see, even though I was in Miami smacking my ass doing all type of crazy, bro, like, and there's CMB on my hand. You should never, ever let go of your morals, ever. Bro, I'm not walking down Melrose in public with a diaper. So the fact that it feels like niggas sexualize me in a weird way that I'm not comfortable being sexualized. And it's like, okay, I understand they probably don't see it like that, but I see it like that because that's what's happening. Guys, I'm literally on gay Twitter, all type of hitting on me thinking I'm not. And it's like, bro, now I'm getting back in the car, I'm expressing myself, and Ron smirking.
It's clear that they're trying to use these streamers to push the Lil
Nas
X agenda,
nuts,
just like everything else that comes from Hollywood. If Kai would have showed up to the Met, I'm pretty sure they would have had him dressed like Shabuzi, but he turned it down. Instead, he showed up at the Met Gala after party where the freak-offs take place. Kai was invited to attend the Met after party by Pharrell, where he was asked to stream for a while. In the stream, Kai looked lost and out of place, as everyone was there looking at him like fresh meat. What most people don't know is that most industry opportunities are earned at these industry parties. You have a freak off with the right executive and you wake up the next day with a new show. This is what happened with Will Smith when he allegedly had a freak off with Benny Medina and Quincy Jones at an industry party, which ended up getting him the Fresh Prince show. Now look at Will today after selling out. He's a lost puppet for the cult.
Hold on, bro. Is he spitting factoids, bro? He just talking, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Well, the AI don't tune in first. Will Smith got his TV show, with a chance to tell her a house party and tweet on the spot. Oh, damn, okay, so he twisted it. So the story actually kind of right. This is the AI, but the story is kind of right. It did happen, but not in the way he's describing. Obviously, he's adding a little bit more zest to it. You know what I'm saying? Cuddy boy. Yeah, they are calling him a snitch, bro. People say Young Thug a bum for that shit, though, bro. He is a bum. If that shit was real, bro, like, he a bum for that shit, because he obviously ain't snitching, bro. Yeah, but the Benny shit apparently did happen, but did it go down as described?
Of Scientology. That is the same fate Kai could face as he's choosing to take the same path. They didn't invite Kai to that after party for nothing. Watch how more mainstream he gets after that. Something I've noticed while looking into Kai is that a few people on his team have been exposed for being weird. A few years back, Kai found himself in a bit of controversy when one of his friends was accused of allegedly R-wording a woman at a party Kai hosted. While Kai managed to escape this incident without permanently damaging his reputation, he landed back in another similar situation back in 2024. Last year, Kai Cenat's cameraman Chris V was exposed for sending disturbing messages to a girl who wasn't old enough yet. The two were speaking on Instagram DMs, and apparently the girl had initially lied about her age, telling the man she was 19. But not long after they started talking, she told him she was only 17 and was 16 when they initially started talking. This did nothing to stop Chris V, who instead of ending the conversation right there, decided to proceed to flirt with and become inappropriate with the young girl. This young girl eventually took screenshots of the conversation and exposed Chris V for his inappropriate behavior.
So don't know, my cameraman Chris that helped me with Mad of my streams, Mad of my text. Apparently, it's not even apparent. It's here clear fucking day. In 2020, just got caught talking to a minor who was 17 years old, and it's just annoying what happened. Shit, come on, bro. I get connected in situations. Come relax, bro. Apparently,
I ain't no lie, bro. I be doing my own shit, bro. I be chilling, bro, and they just start connecting with me or whatever, and they on some weird shit, bro. That's on them, bro. I'm not sitting here apologizing for nan nigga, bro. I ain't apologizing for none of y'all niggas, bro. I ain't gonna do that, bro. I learned my lesson, unfortunately, the hard way, bro. I ain't taking nothing for none of y'all, bro. And I don't care. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, bro. I ain't even in the mix with it, bro. We collab or something, but you on weird shit or something off of the collab, cool, bro. You don't do your weird shit, bro. I ain't even with you, man. I don't tune me into your shit, like, please. And I ain't gonna apologize for you either.
2021, this was caught talking to somebody that's not there to consent. Bad because she lied about her age. She said she was 19. She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age, said she was 17. Right at that moment, supposed to stop texting. Right at that moment, you're supposed to drop all conversation. 100%. Anything that's below the age of consent, you're not supposed to talk to them. It is not cool. You're not supposed to talk to them. You're not supposed to do anything. You're not supposed to engage in any conversation. Not on a different type of like. You're not supposed to just. It's just not right to do. And none of this is. You can't have no excuse for it. You can't have no say so. There's nothing to back it up. There's nothing in a positive way to do this. When I see it hit the internet, I just woke up. I see shit. I looked at it. First thing I did was say, hey, let me sit down and let me get down to the bottom of this to completely confirm everything. I reached out to the person who went online and did all shit. I reached out to her and she basically she showed me every single thing. I asked her to confirm the iMessage, to confirm the number. It's confirmed. And I'm just sick and tired of having to this because it's like, damn, nigga, like I don't know how people are not just seeing something or like an age or something and just saying and just stopping. Feel me? It was just some messages that it's some messages that look fucking crazy. You feel me? I'm not sugarcoating shit. This shit look fucking.
Now, for some reason, just like everyone else in Hollywood, Kai seems to have surrounded himself by disturbing people. It's pretty easy to see that Kai's immense rapid success was all because he sold out. He's the new puppet on the Masonic strings. He sold out the streaming world and is now being used to guide the youth in the wrong direction. His content isn't teaching the kids anything useful. It's doing the opposite, dumbing them down, turning their brains into mush, and destroying.
I'm not gonna lie. Talking about his content is blah blah blah. Like streaming in general, I don't feel like. I mean, like you can make it educational. Don't get me wrong. You can do all that, but it's entertainment or whatever. So that part, I feel like is fine. It's like you talking about dumbing them down. Okay, he does have advertisements for certain things. I get it, but I feel like in the scope of things, sometimes his stuff is okay. It's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? This coming from an older person. It's not all bad, but I definitely see the bad. This guy's helped me pointed out a lot of the bad stuff. I see
in the last bit of attention span they have left. There is nothing meaningful coming from Kai's content. It's just brain rot. Just spend 5 minutes looking at his content and you'll notice he's yelling the same thing over and over again for like 20 minutes. His content is helping further dumb down the youth making them easier and easier to control by those who now own Kai. We need some positive influencing streamers. I will completely support that. Honestly, if one of you watching this video right now starts streaming and pushing positivity, I myself would get behind it and share it with others. We can't keep only supporting negativity and nonsense content. We need some positive influences. Now, I'm planning on exposing several other streamers that are being used to destroy the youth. Let me know in the comments which streamer you...
So this guy seems actually like, yeah, he'd be on it too, man. Oh, wow. Not just the streamers either. He probably got a little team too, so he definitely got some real shit talking. So this is legit. Like, I'm guessing they probably fact checking way better than I am. That's for sure. I'd give him that. As I ain't got that shit. But I'm gonna take his word for it, bro. Like, he's saying Kai Cenat pretty bad, bro. I didn't think he was a negative streamer. Like, I didn't think it was like that. He's an influencer in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's influencing the youth. Is it a good way? Is it a bad way? It's probably not good. That's all I have to say, but it's entertaining. He's falling in line with the entertainment way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's inherently all bad. It's degenerate. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's bad, bruh. Like, I don't know, like, calling it, like, a bad thing, like, I don't know, man. It's not like he signed up to sit there and influence people in that way at first. You know what I'm saying? Now, he might be getting paid to do so, you know what I'm saying? So it might be a little different, but, you know, he don't stream every day. You know, so I guess, like, you know, he come in, he do his little promotion, his little ad for whatever it is, and, you know, we don't see him for another month. Yeah, but we see, like, at least 1,000 clips. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta chalk that up just to other people, too, not just him, man. He's not working by himself. 100% he's not. So you gotta chalk all that up to it. And, look, we'd have the streamer university exposed, too. We don't tune in. Because I like this guy exposing this shit, bro. This shit's fun. Oh, speed sold out, or sold out, too, bro? Damn.